Alright, what's going on, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, I actually have a shirt on. We are not going to be streaming shirtless tonight. Which is, of course, in reference to the last video that I uploaded. If you guys did not already see that. But, enough about that. We got to get a tweet out. Sorry, I was actually checking a text real quick. We need to get a tweet out immediately and head into the arena. Actually, I'll make the tweet about the video. It was just this video right here, which the hittest at Marvel Champions. Let's say that 30-second video cost me 3 t-shirts. Actually did, man. I actually shred 3 of those suckers. That 30-second video cost me 3 t-shirts and 2 hours of grind time. I might miss Odin. Well, actually, was it worth it to potentially miss essentially fail the 6-star Odin grind? Yes. Yes. Now. Okay. A 30-second video cost me 3 t-shirts and 2 hours of grind time. Was it worth it to potentially fail the 6-star Odin grind? Yes. Okay. Tweet. Dude, YouTube must have got an update. It actually says how long people have been members for. Oh, YouTube, the smallest little update. Wow. Dude, this is how bad YouTube actually is when it comes to live streaming. Like, I love YouTube, man. I'm on YouTube, on YouTube all day, either making videos or watching videos, whatever, right? Love YouTube, but they're live streaming. Some of the features are just like so bad. They finally added something to say how long someone's been a member for. That's crazy. That took this long to do. Wow. All right. Anyway, shit, you got something coming to you, bud. I hope you're aware of this. I hope you know it. Are you ready? Slap. Thank you, dude. Don't worry. It was in the face. I knew where you wanted it. Also, PG, please slap me in the face. Yeah. Wait, you said also. Was there another message? I don't know if there was another message. I see that there was also a, the 16 months in a row, which thank you very much for that, dude. Under Mother with the 7 months in a row as well, saying, what is this? Oh, wait. Oh, there's actually messages in those things now. Oh, wow. I didn't realize that. Oh, okay. Okay, so Shed, in yours, you said, guess this is a new thing to YouTube. Oh, man. Hell yeah. YouTube finally with some updates here, man. Good. That's awesome. I can't believe you couldn't put a comment before and it didn't tell you how long someone was a member before, but that's awesome. Sweet. Okay. I like it. Okay. Brian, when you take your shirt off, you look like Goldberg when he stopped juicing. I take that as a big-time compliment. Thank you very much. Swindell Clapson over 2 as well, saying, how are you, bald man? I'm doing good, dude. Hopefully you are as well. Thank you very much. I follow the 2. Saying, wait, how did y'all do that? Actually, yeah, I'm kind of curious too. And the member month message is free. Gasp. Well, because you're like already paying for it, you know? But yeah, that's awesome. That's good for everybody. That's good for me because, well, I mean, you guys hitting that member button helps me a ton. And you guys actually get like a free super chat compared to the past, at least. So awesome, man. I'm pumped for that, dude. I'm hoping for more updates to come after YouTube, sign those exclusive deals with some of the big Twitch streamers or whatever. Hell yeah, man. I'm pumped. Okay, Ronan also sent it over 10. Ronan, thank you, dude, saying this doesn't look like the arena. Get to work. Well, dang, dude. Not even like a... Here, like, you know... It's not even like, hey, you should probably be in the arena. No, it's just get to work. Damn, Ronan. Thank you for the 10, dude. I appreciate it, man. So this is where I'm currently at, guys. 55.5 mil. My 6 stars and 5 stars, they're both on cooldown, sadly. I did actually lose some time. I was not lying in the tweet. I thought the video was you know, not going to take that long. It's like, 30-second video, whatever, right? Yeah, I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do for it, though. Like, looking at the 30-second video right now, I could remake it in about, I don't know, 20 minutes total, including, like, the little on-screen messages and stuff like that, and the thumbnail, all of it. Like, 20 minutes. But, like, when you've never ripped a shirt before, and you had to do a few different takes because, well, one time the shirt didn't really rip so good. Another time I showed the nips, and I'm like, I don't really want that on YouTube. So yeah, actually took a while. Anyway, a little bit behind because of that, but that's okay. I still think we're in an all right spot. I can get this 5-star champs in 2 more. I should be able to get the 5 and 6 stars in twice. 6 stars maybe only once. I'm not sure. But the 5 stars I should be able to get in twice at least before the end of it. So yeah, the 6 stars, they still got a ways to go. I'm not sure if I'll get them in a second time. Anyway, Joshua K. Martin with the 12 months in a row as well. Thank you, dude. You know what's weird though? I just realized something. YouTube. I'm not sure if this is on YouTube or if this is on the notification system that I have here, but I guess with the update it doesn't actually. I have like a little notification box that tells me memberships and super chats and stuff, and it's not updating memberships now, so I don't know. I'm sure it's just going to take some time for them to catch up on that, but if I happen to miss one of those, I'm sorry. But Joshua, thank you very much for the 12 in a row, dude. Saying, hey, BG in chat, does Hercules need awakening? Want to rank 6? Rank 6? What? You want to get the 6-star to rank 3. Gotcha. He doesn't really need to be awakened, no, but the awaken ability is pretty damn OP. So you could still rank him up. You could totally still rank the champion up unawakened, but after like if you do get an awakening gem, it's worth it. So yeah, it is worth it. But yeah, does not need to be awakened. All right, thank you, dude. Madrox Multis and over a buck as well, saying, BG, I had a dream you were doing a regular stream, but it was like a call-in show. I called in, but you couldn't understand me because I kept eating Oreos. What the hell's this stream, dude? It was a mess. Slept great otherwise. Wow. Okay. That'd actually be really fun to do one day, man. Just a call-in show dealing with the, like, people who are trolling as well. I don't know if you guys ever seen those videos on YouTube where people are like calling in to a what's it called, man? It's like one of those local community channels on TV kind of thing. Man loves beans. And they were, I don't know what they were discussing even, but they just had people calling in, and it, like, every single call was just a complete troll. You know, and sometimes they would start out sounding normal, and the host would be like so relieved, like, oh, thank goodness, man, an actual normal call. And then they would just start saying the weirdest stuff. It was hilarious. I would have been awful to be that person. But it's still hilarious if you guys have seen anything like that. Andrew Stacy, I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but thank you very much for the 5, saying, wish I could unsee that video so I could see it again. Epic stuff, BG. Oh, dude, I thought you were saying wish you could unsee it because probably weren't expecting to see me without a shirt on today. But thank you for the 5, dude. I appreciate it, man. Steal the Ghost sending over buck as well, saying, hey BG, when will the next variant be released? I think we're gonna get one more this year. I think someone we talked about this not that long ago. The road maps, I haven't looked at them myself in a long, I mean, since they came out, but I think someone else said it was in the road maps that like 7.3 is coming next month, and then the variant the month after or something. So probably a month and a half from now, maybe at least. I don't know for sure though. They said November. Okay. November it is. JT sent it over buck. With no message. Do you have a message in the... Oh, you have a message in the actual chat here saying tweet. Okay. You could put a message in the, if you send over through Streamlabs. They actually don't restrict you in Streamlabs, so you can add more to it if you want as well. But, alright, let me see here. JT, let's see what we got. Finally able to hit Thronebreaker. Nice. Is Claire the best option? So, yeah, probably. Probably. I think more people like Claire than people like Sorcerer. I think either one of these is worth going to rank 3. If you run Suicides at all, then yeah, Black Widow's the answer, just straight up. Sorcerer would only be an option if you don't run Suicides. Diablo's unawakened, so I wouldn't take him to rank 3 as is, even though some other people would. But yeah, I would say Claire over Diablo, so not even worry about Diablo. Yeah, Claire for most people, I would say the majority of people is going to be the best to go with. Lakers Bodyguard with the 30 months. Oh man, Lakers Bodyguard, long time support over here, saying I like this new feature. Happy birthday. Oh man. Well, thank you very much, Lakers Bodyguard, even though you know it ain't my birthday. Thank you, dude. Guy Gardner with the 27 as well. Thank you, dude. Saying, using this to say, Mangog is underrated. Dude, why do I get the feeling I'm gonna see this message every month now? The Mangog is underrated. Overseer is amazing, and Guillotine looks very promising. Okay. Okay, sure. Yeah. I hear you. Okay. All right. Jared Spears sending over a buck. Jared, I don't see any message from you. I don't know if there was supposed to be a message that went along with that, but there's no message. But thank you very much for the buck. Lakers Bodyguard with another 2 as well, just saying GG. The GG emoji, Lakers Bodyguard, thank you, man. Saying the feature only works once, so is good, so won't be abused. Oh yeah, well I imagine it's once a month. It should be if it's not. I literally had no idea that this feature was gonna be a thing, so I could be wrong. I was just guessing. But oh, Jared saying no message, just a buck. Well, thank you, dude. I appreciate the support, man. Alright, TSK Charles sent over 2 as well, saying I still want a bald calp. Wow. Are we gonna have to actually manufacture a bald calp? You know what? My bald cap company, we're all about the people. Bald calp coming in 2024, as soon as we figure out what that is. At 2024 at the latest, alright? We need some time, do a little bit of R&D. Maybe we can get it out next year even. But I'm going to give 2024 time, because we got to make sure it's high quality. We have to. But thank you, dude. EZ with the... What? It just says new member for EZ. Did the feature break already? What happened? What the hell is that? All jacked up on fight milk? T. Ricky, same. Why? I'm so confused. Did it just bug out because you didn't put a message? And it only says it when there's a message in? Your last one was hashtag free the nips and hashtag mod shed. Eventually. But, no, I let it lapse. It should still say, though. That's weird. That's so weird. Because it doesn't say in a row. Weird. Alright, well, it's still new, so... Anyway. Hydrox Multi with the 3 months as well, saying, BG, what's the last thing you rented from Blockbuster? Good lord, dude. From Blockbuster? Holy crap. Mrs. Doubtfire, the director's cut. No, I have no idea, dude. The last thing from Blockbuster... Dude, first off, I never actually had a Blockbuster card myself. So, like, you know, had to have my mom rent. Actually, that's not true. I think Laura had one. So, I couldn't tell you the last thing we rented, though. No clue. Man, Roo, sent over a buck. Thank you, dude, saying, got the Rona. Oh, man, we'll feel better, dude. Still got energy to catch a BG stream. Tweet, tweet. Roo, sure, man. Well, it sounds like you're holding up all right. So that's good. Let me see here. 1 chapter away from uncollected. Got any advice for which one of these kinda fine champs to invest into? Partially torn between Thing and Sassy, but I'm open to suggestions. Okay. Well, let's see here. Yeah, I would probably go with one of those champs. So you're 1 chapter away. Okay, man, I would probably recommend Thing. I actually have more fun playing Sasquatch, but I'd probably recommend Thing. He'll at least get you through the buffet quest because he's immune to buffet. And just all around, he's a good champion. Alternatively, if you're a fan of iHulk here, you could actually go with iHulk for science, because you're not going to be able to rank up both these champs, right? So you could go with iHulk. I'm not really a fan of him myself, but some people really like him. So it's up to you. If you wanted to do that, there's nothing wrong with ranking up another 4-star champ, even though you're starting to get some 5 stars. So you could go with iHulk and still have room for Sassy as a different class type. But what I would personally do in this situation, because I'm not a fan of iHulk, is I would just rank Thing. I mean, I guess they're different class. Yeah. What am I saying? You might not be able to do it right away, but eventually you'll be able to get both those champs up. Either way, but yeah, I would go Thing. I would go Thing personally. Thank you, dude. James, and good luck. James sent over a buck saying, Tweeter's birthday boy. How was the birthday haircut? Wow. James, thank you very much, even though it's not my birthday. Let me see here. Evil Blue Man down. Didn't get anything noteworthy except for a 6-star stealth Spidey. Rip, which I know you love. Yeah, totally. My favorite champ ever. Rip. Nice though, dude. Dude, what a screenshot. Oh man, Diablo's just laughing at this fool. Nice, dude. Oh, Agent Venom, please. He needs a buff. Eventually he'll get buffed, right? We all know it's just a matter of time. You could use a little bit of a buff. Saving mine. I've been a member for 19 months. Do you get 19 of them then? How does I'm really curious how this works. All right, Jason Wild Bunch with the 9 in a row. Thank you, dude. Saying, what's up, BG? Just letting you see the support of a good guy from a good guy. Hashtag can't wait to get my bush. Hashtag going back to lurking later, BG. All right, Jason Wild Bunch. Thank you, man. Bush, it's coming soon, dude. If you're at 9, you're not that far away. Potato sent over 2 saying the last 2. Okay. Potato's gonna mutate. Let me see. So the last 3 movies my family rented from Blockbuster were Sister Act 2, Jungle to Jungle. Oh my goodness, Jungle to Jungle. Was that the movie with Jonathan Taylor Thomas? And Major Payne. Major Payne, was that the movie with one of the Wayans brothers, Damon Wayans? Hold on, I gotta look this up now, man. Oh, you know for damn sure we're gonna be looking these movies up. Hold on, Jungle to Jungle. Let's see. I was close. Okay, so it's not Jonathan Taylor Thomas, but It's Tim Allen, which, I mean, hey, you know, their paths crossed and all that. I remember this movie, though. And then Major Payne. I'm pretty sure I got this one. Yep. God. Dude, it's been forever since I've seen either of these movies, but I've definitely watched these movies. I think this kid right here was like still, wasn't he? Was this kid in is this the same kid? He looks like the one of the guys from American Pie. Not one of the main characters, but you know. Anyway. Matado, thank you very much for the 2, dude. Wait, you still have them to this day? Oh, dang, dude. You still have those movies to this day. You owe a lot of money. Shit, send over bucks saying BG. Air at the gas station used to be free. Now it's $1.50. You know why? Inflation. Yeah. Great. Shed, come on, man. Boo, dude. Ugh. Chicken Tender sending over $1. Thank you, Chicken Tender. Where are you at? Brian, have you ever had to fire someone? Yeah, actually, I have. I fired 3 people in the last week. 3? Jesus, dude. 1 for abandoning the workplace, 1 for skipping 2 days with no call, and last one I caught taking money from the register. Jeez, wow. Well, still have other people there? Dang, dude. That sucks. Man, I don't know how many people I've fired. Not many. I've had to fire a few. Never felt good about it. But even worse was the process involved. Because at my company, at least, you had to give people like so many warnings before you could actually let them go. It was ridiculous. I'm sure some people in here might know what I'm talking about, but it was like really bad stuff that it's like, okay, someone could easily be fired for this, but it was like, no. Shermanator? Yeah, right? He looks like Shermanator, that kid. That kid is dead? Oh, what? Is he actually, dude? I feel bad now if he actually is. But yeah. Anyway. Jesus said over to, is it Jesus or Jesus? I don't know. I'm sorry. Thank you very much for the 2, though. Say a nice Thor video, BG. Didn't know you were that buff. Oh, man. Well, let me tell you, I was just hiding it. I ain't buff at all. But thank you very much for the 2, man. I'll just try my best to hide the flubber. Mateo sent over another 2 saying, no, a tornado came through and destroyed the Blockbuster. Well, rip. RIP to that Blockbuster. There's still only 1 left, right? There was a Blockbuster documentary that was on Hulu? Hulu or Netflix, or I'm not sure where it was. But I saw it. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. So I've completed the Cav and Uncollected Side event. Where can I find Symbiote Cosmics in lower content? Need a 4-star and 3-star. Actually, I have no idea. No clue. What job did you have when you fired people? Was that an alarm, like a security alarm company? They were all new hires that could fire in their first 1 to 2 days. We still have enough people to stay running, but the schedule's a mess. Yeah, okay. Well, from what I remember, it's been a while since I was in that game. But from what I remember, at least in the first 90 days, it's not hard. But, yeah. Dang, dude. Imagine getting hired in your first day. You're just like, yeah, this cash register, it's probably my money. And you just start taking it. Jeez. Hey, BG, what do you call the coins in a pocket that a World War I soldier managed to stop a bullet? His life savings. Okay. Boo. Boo. It's probably Jesus with a J. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I don't. I can't tell because they're both spelled the same, right? But different pronunciations. Anyway, I'm sorry. That last blockbuster is my hometown, Cloud of Contempt. Really? Do you actually have the last blockbuster in your hometown? Where is it again? Is it? Wait. Is it Oregon? Or Ohio? I feel like it's got to be one of the O's. I'm not sure which. I'd like to go there. Hey, did your neighbor ever show up again after the incident? Where? Oh, talking to Chicken Tenders. Well, what's up, Pixie Bell? Yo, what's up, BG and all? Redwood, what's going on? BG, Twitter, please. Joshua, sure, dude. Let's see what we got. Where are you at? I don't know if I have a tweet from you. Oh, I lied. Here it is. Okay. Random Cav crystal opening while watching your stream. Thanks for the luck. Oh, dude. Hell yeah. There we go. Got the stream and everything. The 6-star Nexus. Looks like you were using some of your last units up there, which I don't recommend, but hey, if it works out, it works out, right? Woo-hoo-hoo! And it worked out. Wow, dude. Congrats on your torch. Hot damn. That's the best 300 units I've ever seen spent right there. Guy Gardner sent over 2 saying, random MCOC game tangent, go. Oh, man. I don't know if I have anything on the tip of my tongue, the tip of my brain. Random MCOC game tangent. Like, I mean, I could hit you with one that I've tangented on before, but like I'm trying to think of a new one. You know what I mean? Because the one that immediately came to mind was just the new champions. I feel like the new champions that they're still coming out all over the place. Like the champs getting buffed. I feel like they're not good enough. I wish they were stronger, but I mean I've talked that to death already. And we don't even have access to them yet, so I could be totally wrong. So I kind of want to wait and see on that. What can I tangent about, man? I don't know. I feel like I got it all out of my system. All of my like rants recently about the state of the game and all that. I could still rant about 6 stones. I ain't gonna do that. Kai Gardner, I hate to disappoint, man, but I don't know if I have anything to tangent on right now. You and Joel lying doing incursions on Friday. It's my day off. Need something good to watch. Well, we might be. We might be doing an incursions run. I don't know for sure on that. We'll have to see. I don't know if I'm free on Friday to do an incursions run. Because otherwise, I would love to, man. Doing a run with Joel, I would absolutely love it. We'd have a blast. But, yeah, we'll have to see. Guy Gardner, dude. I don't know if I wish I had something to tangent about, something new. But I feel like right now I'm kind of tangent free. I hate to say it. I hate to disappoint. What's up, Only Hezzy? Got something on the Tweeterverse. Let's see. Here we go. All right, who should try to rank up next? I'm planning on running suicides. Okay. Gonna be hitting up the old suicides, huh? Claire. Claire's gonna be a beast with them. Claire, probably Ultron. I say probably Ultron just because there's a few different robots and a few different tech champs. Like, you could go Guillotine, you could go Ghost. It's kind of personal preference between these three because they're all really powerful. But I would say Ghost because she's different. Like, her playstyle being so different. You might be ready for that and you might not. It's totally up to you. But she's exceptionally powerful, of course. If you're not into her playstyle just yet, oh, and you have Wasp to synergize as well. But if you're not into her playstyle yet, I'd probably say Ultron. So Claire for sure, Ultron. There's some other candidates in here, but let's skip along. Omega Red. Oh, am I dead? I'm not dead. Hold on. Please don't kill me. Nice. Okay. So Omega Red. Corvus. You've got some great options. I would go with those. These are all amazing champions with suicides. The ones I called out. In particular, Claire, Omega Red, Corvus. Like those three, and then take your pick of tech champion essentially. So yeah, that's who I'd go with. The only thing that I did not mention is that you still kind of want to think about the content you're doing. If you are trying to tackle a specific piece of content like a variant, then you still want to rank up either villains or mystics or whatever variant you're doing. Still need to think about that. But those champs I mentioned, insanely powerful, all of them. So, I'm getting married on Saturday as an early wedding gift. I request that you make that incursions run with Troll happen, please. Oh man, well congratulations. We'll see. Rant on Training Zone. Wow, on the Training Zone. I actually like the Training Zone. I think they need to expand on it. So I can't really. It wouldn't be a rant, but I can do a little bit of a tangent on the Training Zone. Yeah, they need... Okay, so here's what I would do. Here's actually what I recommended Kabam do about training players. This is a long time ago that I recommended this. No one really likes to do tutorials. Very few people like to do them. They're helpful, but they're not fun, usually. Unless they're just, like, woven into the actual game itself so that you don't feel like you're playing a tutorial. Because you could argue, like, Act 1 is a tutorial. You know what I mean? There's not a whole lot of challenge in Act 1. Even when you're new to the game, there's not a lot of challenge into it. Act 2, as a new player, yeah. You will be challenged and stuff like that, but Act 1 is basically a tutorial at this point. Here's what I actually recommended to Kabam. This is long before they actually had a separate tutorial as well. This is going back. This was a Comic-Con discussion with Luke, who is the executive producer for MCOC. I was trying to say, like, what you could do is introduce new mechanics by giving players champions. And then somehow helping them to learn the mechanics of those champions. So, if you think about the different mechanics in this game, like, it's something like power control, right? We understand it as veteran players, but power control, man, someone even, like, hearing that term, what does that mean? Like, their attack? No, obviously it's their power meter, right? But like, so power burn, because it really doesn't say power control, right? It'll say something like power burn in game. But a player might not even interact with that type of an ability until they're, several acts in, if they just haven't pulled a champion that's worth ranking up. That has the type of ability. So if you gave one out just for free as like a reward for a quest, and then had a little bit of an instructional how to play this champion, it's very similar to what they did in the parry tutorial, but just make that, you know, part of the quest or something like that. Or I mean, now that it's separate, hey, you could also just throw it in the training grounds. That's fine, I guess. But yeah, I would like to see them expand on that. Really help new players get into the game a little bit easier. There, mini tangent. Yuki? Dude, member for 42 months. Oh man, Yuki. Saying, damn, Brian, I've been here for a very long time, but I never expected to see what I saw today. Hashtag MCOC logic nudity. Keep it up. LOL, great vid. Yuki, dude. Oh man, thank you so much. You know, I've known, of course, that people have been channel members for a very long time, but seeing that number, man, oh, dude, I appreciate it. Thank you very much, dude, for that long-term support right there, man. Thank you. Brian Nix with the new member. Brian, thank you, dude. I appreciate that, man. Welcome. Please enjoy your banana. Oh, with all these custom kick-ass emojis, dude. Thank you very much. I'm curious if you had an option to put a comment in there. Or you just didn't feel like saying anything, which I'd understand. I was gonna use mine, but I was intimidated by Yuki's giant hog of a membership. Wow. Wow. That was raw bean strength when he Superman ripped the shirt off. Oh man. Pixie Bell. Legitimate question to the bald man, and I got pixied. Hey, I read one of your other messages. What is this? Got a 6-star Jabroni Panther tangent away. I don't have much to tangent about with Jabari. She's not too bad of a champ. She's okay. I kind of feel like there's just a lot of overlap in the type of champion that she is. So if you don't already have like a decent skill champion, you might get some use out of that 6-star Jabari. You might not even need to rank her up. Like, you might just be able to use her as like a rank 1 level 25 champ. And she's really not too bad to play. Pretty smooth, decently fun, but there's just a lot of overlap in the skill class entirely. I mean, you could say that about all the classes, I guess, at this point, with over 200 champs in the game. But I don't know. I didn't really feel like she brought anything super unique to the table. Kind of just has decent damage and bleeds, and yeah. So, not a bad poll, but also probably not going to make or break your account. ABG, did you just turn on members? No, dude. It's been on for a while. You can see Yuki up there, member for 42 months. No, just fell up chat to sign up. Oh, okay. You're the best BG. Oh, well, dude, thank you very much once again. I appreciate it. Although she might be decent on defense because of that cleanse mechanics. She'll show you off the parry. Jabari is somewhat decent on defense. She's not a complete pushover. I also wouldn't put her in like a top 10 or even top 20 defender list, though. I actually died to Jabari, but it was because I brought in a... I mean, it wasn't like it wasn't like a terrible matchup, but I still should not have brought in the champ that I did. It was a rage node, and I brought in Omega Red. And normally with Omega Red, since you're getting a lot of your damage from like the death spores and stuff like that, and his base attack's not that high, he can get through rage fights before they go unblockable. But dude, my crit luck, I was on fire. It was like every single one of my attacks were critting, and she went unblockable pretty quick. And yeah, I actually would have survived, but I got one shot at the end because I mistimed a dex. Literally one hit, not a combo, not a multi-hit special. One hit. So yeah, that sucked. Yuki with the 24 Polish bucks saying, no, thank you, Brian. PL Heart US. Yuki, thank you, man. Thank you again, dude. Thank you very much. Yuki, you are a Pole as well. Dude, I hope that's short for Polish or Poland. How dare you call Yuki a Pole? I'm part Polish myself. I've never been there. Which also means I wasn't born there or anything, of course. But I've got a little Polish in my family. Guy Gardner sent over 2 saying top 5 defenders you would not like to see in war. Ooh, top 5 is tough. We not that long ago in For Loki just had like a casual conversation of top 10. Because back when I was trying to say like, hey man, Fury, he's a top 10 defender. Damn the prestige. I think Fury would be more beneficial overall to the Alliance. So we were having that discussion of like, well, who are the top 10 anyway? And it's really tough to say. There's a few that stand out more than others. And then it gets a little bit fuzzy. But I would say Mojo's one of them. Torch and Magic can put in a ton of work against Mojo. So he doesn't always get kills or anything like that. But Mojo's definitely one of them. I'd say Fury is one of them. Sometimes newer champions, they're a little bit stronger when they first come out just because people haven't gotten used to them yet. So maybe some, you know, I'm not going to put any of the new champs in the top 5 like Purgatory, American Chavez or anything like that, because I'm thinking we've seen them get kills, but not every war, and it's probably just someone who hasn't learned their abilities yet. Who else would be in the top? I suppose Doom. He's another one that, like, Doom, he's been around for a while at this point, almost 2 years in the game. So people know how to fight Doom generally, but he's still the type of champion where if you slip up, he's gonna crush you, man. He just has that kind of damage output, and if he gets to a special 3, even if you have an invulnerability boost on, you got that passive stun and everything, and yeah, you're not gonna have a good time. Mangog is kind of tough too, although I don't know if he'd be top 5. I'm just kind of throwing out some champions that I remember having a little bit of a tough time with. So yeah. Who else? Would APOC be in the top 10? I don't think he'd be top 5. He might be towards the bottom of the top 10. I still think Hitmonkey is probably in the top 10. There's so many fights where you can just steamroll over that little turd and everything's good. And it's like, wow, this guy was easy as hell. But if the fight gets out of control for even a second, I will never forget the time. I will never, ever forget the time where I was using Omega Red against Hitmonkey. And I bled out. I had an invulnerability boost on, and I got hit by the guy. It was like a 2-hit combo. I took 0 damage from the regular hits, of course, but I had a critical bleed on me. I had a critical bleed that ignores resistances, and dude, I was just stunned. I didn't even know that Hitmonkey could do that in the fight, and I was just watching myself bleed out from like a 3,000 every tick bleed. And there was just nothing I could do. It totally caught me off guard, man. War Defense Spider-Ham? I don't know if we've ever had any issues with Spider-Ham. He's really not too bad. You can just bring Venom or something like that. Maybe there's a node that you can't bring Venom, but I don't remember the last time I saw that guy pick up a kill. Yeah, I don't know. Did I already say Dragon Man? Dragon Man can be pretty annoying too. Some of the Mystics, still because of Mystic Dispersion and combining Mystic Dispersion with the nodes, kind Because Mystic Dispersion on its own, not too bad. The power gain nodes on their own, not too bad. You combine those two things, and it could be pretty bad. Tigra is a pain in my balls. Tigra is a very much so like Hitmonkey, where there'll be fights where you just steamroll Tigra because she's a bit of a glass cannon, right? But that unblockable special with the ruptures, oof. You can easily just get clipped by one of those and it's game over. Lights out. Those are some of the more annoying ones. Did you even sleep, BG? Yeah, I did. I don't know if I'm gonna be sleeping tonight. Actually, I have man. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be sleeping tonight because I actually this was a bad time to do a grind. I wanted to commit to the Odin grind because I really want Odin, but it was just not a good time to do the grind. I actually have something that cannot wait, has to be done tomorrow, and I'm gonna be between rounds working on that throughout the night, so probably not gonna be sleeping tonight. But anyway, it's not a video either, so don't get excited. So the video for tomorrow is just gonna be like a results quickie kind of video, if I got the champ or not. Maximus, 705. What up, Maximus? Saying the god of thunder while farting. Thor has a what? While farting. What the heck? While farting, Thor has a 60% chance to reduce all incoming damage by 11.2%. Sup, buddy? Maximus. I like it. Can we get that addition in before the next update? I hope so.
The man loves beans.
BG, did you already rank Thor Rags for Prestige? I sure did, yep. Not that long ago either. It kind of oh man, my game's getting laggy. Let's do a restart. Kind of worked out. I really don't expect much from Thor. I'm sure there's going to be some great Winter Soldier takedown videos with Thor. But even other videos, if people take him into, I don't know, the hero variant, because he's a hero or whatever, you could probably make a pretty nice looking video. But I can't imagine myself really playing the champ much. Anyway, Fluffy Monsters and $1 saying, Beaver, how the heck are you? I wanted to ask you about the lamp across the noodle or the window in the next pizza court to the left. At the end of the jazz, who mentions papayas in the night sky. But the pebbles join anyways. Happy birthday, Pebble Peelon. I think I just got motion sickness from reading this. I didn't even know that was possible. Fluffy Monster, what the hell? You know what? Thank you very much. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you. Just thank you very much. Alright. Let's go back to it. I also hate Domino on defense. I always, but still so. Oh, yeah, Domino. I would still... See, it's tough when you really try to rank them. I'm not sure if I would put her in the top 10. Definitely like top 15, maybe top 10 still. Domino is still very annoying. Absolutely. And yeah, it's exactly what you said. Like Domino, she's been around forever. People know how to fight Domino at this point. There's nothing really new to it. Everybody knows the trick where, because she's got the double mediums, you could dash back and dash in for openings. So you don't have to block. It's fine if she's stun immune. She's got an easy heavy to punish since it's 2 hits. People know that she evades when... I mean, you know, veteran players, if you're new, don't feel bad if you don't know these things. But, you know, in like the high tiers and stuff... People know that when she's lucky, she's going to evade, or when you're unlucky, you can't evade. But even knowing all that stuff, if you just get like a really annoying AI from Domino, and she never wants to throw her special or anything like that, or you know, you just have all your abilities failing and stuff. Yeah, she could still kill you pretty easily. So, still very annoying to fight. Jordan Seafried sending over 2 of them Canadian bucks. I'm talking about 2 loonies. No, hold on. That's a toonie. Saying, hey, BG, when you get a chance? Twitter. Okay, let me see. Jordan. Alright, hey BG, I've got to Uncollected a while ago, beat 5.3, and I'm not sure what content I should complete right now with my current roster. Any suggestions? Thanks, man. 5.4. Most people would say that 5.3 is potentially even harder than 5.4. I mean, 5.4 has, you know, like a tough Ultron boss at the end, although not for you, because you've got this big bad Magneto. So yeah, man, you're good to go. You're good to go. Continue with 5.4. The game is kind of linear until you get to Cavalier, I would say. So 5.4 and 6.1, that's basically going to be your next steps. And take your time with it. You know, it's still tough content. You might need a bit more time to, you know, replace some of your 4 stars. Although you have some good 5 stars with Fury, Magneto, Voodoo, Venom. You might just have to get some of these champs ranked up a bit more. Ooh, this torch down here is nice too. Cat Marvel. Oh, and Ghost. Dang, dude. Yeah, you got a bunch of good 5 stars. So yeah, that's really the next thing is just keep on trucking and go for Cav. Like I said, you don't have to rush for it, but yeah, and then I would put a fairly high priority on 2 different things. One, Venom, because Venom is going to help you once you do get Cav. Venom is amazing for the variants, and you could use like Venom and Mags for the villain variant, or Venom and Voodoo for the Mystic Symbiote variant. So definitely place a high priority in Venom here. And then you're going to need a poison immune champ or someone that can shrug off the poison like Ghost for the Crossbones boss once you get to Act 6. So Ghost can do that fight. Actually, Aegon can do that fight too. Don't normally recommend Aegon for solo questing content, but he'd actually be pretty good for the 6.1.5 quest. Shield could do the fight too if you felt like ranking her up, but yeah, pretty much just stick with story for the time being until you hit Cav, and then from there the game is not so linear, and you kind of have your pick of, you know, which variants to do, and that'll open up a whole nother conversation right there. But yeah, thank you again for the 2, dude. Static send over buck. What up, Static? Saying BG, what's up, man? How's the grind going? It's going all right. Lost a little bit of time today. That happens every day. It happens, right? These are long grinds. I feel like most people are probably losing time. Most people are not able to just stay completely in the arena. Anyway, love today's video. Thanks, man. Was your best ever, really? Thank you, dude. Even tweeted it at Kabam. Kitty Pryde needs a nerf. Change my mind. I can't change your mind on it, man. I don't think she ever, like, I dude, as soon as I saw her kit, I knew she should not have been released that way. Even though I haven't spent enough time with her. There's just no, there's like huge red flags and things. Let me show you. Let me explain. If you guys haven't seen it, by the way, yeah, Kitty Pryde is basically just steamrolling. And when I say steamrolling, I mean like you don't even need to play the game, and you can get through like the mini bosses in Alliance War and stuff. But anyway, it all comes back to diminishing returns, man. This is something that Kabam knew in 12.0. Yep, the most unpopular update ever, but still, that was supposed to introduce like a safety net for not releasing overpowered champs anymore by implementing diminishing returns. But of course, as time goes on, those diminishing returns just get completely thrown out the window, and someone like I'm going to go with Namor first, actually. Give the example with Namor. This is something that I always talked about with this guy. Where it says Namor takes 100% if he's max sig. Reduce damage from all sources while attacking his opponent. Now, it's not as OP with Namor because you have to be attacking the opponent. So, okay, is he breaking the game? No. I still don't think it should be minus 100% because there should always be a little bit of room in there for you to actually take damage. But then, Kitty Pryde, the same issue, dude. This is like the stuff I was talking about with Ghost too. But anyway, it says while phased, take no damage from any source. And you don't even need to be Sig 200. You just need to be awakened. It's so silly in my opinion. But that was always what I like. That like my biggest issue with Ghost is that when you phase a hit, you take 0 damage. Ghost could still be really strong if it was just a heavy damage reduction on phasing. And then you know, you don't have to phase every single hit. You could still intercept normally just like any other champ can. You could still it would kind of replace parries, you know. It'd still be a heavy damage reduction. So you'd still be very incentivized to phase hits so that her playstyle is intact. But it's none. It is 0 damage. That's always been the problem. It's the same problem with Quake as well. You take no damage. And it's like they just don't learn. They just keep releasing this stuff that has no sort of diminishing returns. It is just a complete cutoff of damage. It's very annoying. Referring to the video of the guy just tanking hits against Nova and just getting L3s back to back. Yep. Even without that video, though, there's a ton of other... I mean, I guess I haven't watched a ton of Kitty Pryde videos, but I've seen some of her just being completely busted. So, yeah. But, that one that's been going around today, yeah. Very silly. I don't know what Kabam's gonna do about it. I have no idea. Who knows? We're all gonna wait and watch and see. If I had to guess, I think they're gonna change the nodes in Alliance War. Maybe a quick scramble before the season starts. I don't know. There's a reason for this, BG. Mr. Krabs voice. Money, money, money. That can't do it, Mr. Krabs voice. I don't think it gives them money in the long term, though. Honestly, man. I think it's man, I don't know. I think people just want to create cool things is what it comes down to. I think people really just want to create cool things, and with a game that has 200 champions in it, people are trying to push the limits, and sometimes they go too far. I really feel like that was all it was. Because the person who designed Kitty Pryde, Kabam Broccoli, who... It's not like he was getting a portion of those crystal sales. Like, he's not even with the company anymore now. Right? Everyone kind of knows that from seeing all, like, the interviews or posts on Twitter and stuff like that. So, I don't think it was a money-related thing. I think he was just trying to make something that's really cool. But anyway. Under Mother, Senator Buck saying, would you like to hear a story? Also, tweeters. Under Mother, sure, dude. Hit me with it. Let me check on the Tweeterverse. If you're feeling inspired, only if you're feeling inspired. If you're not feeling inspired, don't force it. Alright, let's see. 2 raccoons are better than 1. Dude, this has never happened to me, but I've seen this before. Other people have shown me screenshots where they threw the champion in, and then they still have the champ right here. And I think the game crashes if you try to throw them both in or something like that. I don't know. Guy Gardner said over 2 as well, saying favorite cheesesteak toppings. I'm a very simple eater, so like just steak sauce. I never liked people put like peppers and onions and stuff like that. Nah. The steak, the cheese, A1 sauce, or any steak sauce, but A1 sauce just sounds so cool. But yeah, it's also like $4,000 an ounce. Dude, why is A1 steak sauce so expensive? Like, I had no idea. Like, we never really had it growing up, and I never understood. It was always just like, yeah, ketchup. That's the sauce. If you want to use a sauce on anything, it's gonna be ketchup. And then I was a little bit older, maybe like 16 or 17. I had A1 sauce for the first time, and I was like, holy crap, this is incredible. But I was also at that age where it was like, okay, got a driver's license, could actually go to a grocery store for myself. And you go down that aisle and you see, and it's literally like 8 ounces, like an 8-ounce bottle, super skinny, and it'll still be like $6. And you're like, holy crap. Maybe it's not that good. Maybe it's not that delicious. Actually, all right, this tangent's not over. This tangent about steak sauce is not over. So I went to Costco one time though, where they have like 32-ounce bottles, and I think they were $10 each at the time. No idea what they are now. I haven't been inside of Costco in years, but went to Costco and I was carrying out 4 of those bottles, without like not having a cart or a bag or anything like that. I was just carrying it in my hands like this, and I dropped, like, one was slipping, so I tried to like catch it before it actually fell, and they all went down, man. It was just one of those like Three Stooges moments or something like that, where just every single bottle went down, all of them crashed open. The people at Costco are really nice. They replaced the bottles for free, but I was, knowing like how expensive it was, I was like, no. But yeah. Just Ghost 2.0, they nerf Ghost with True Focus and also create the draw for a similar champ. Yeah, it's insane, man. It's like the nerf for Ghost is what gives Ghost 2.0 life. So ridiculous. All right, anyway, Joshua sent over to the buck, dude. Oh man, I'm so sorry that took so long to get to this message. Just been tangenting too hard. Let me see here. Hey BG, need your thoughts? Moving to Maine as soon as my house sells. Cool, dude. Never been, just need a change. How is it there? And advice to get through the seasons. It's beautiful in Maine, man. I don't know a ton about Maine, but I have been there a few times in my life, because that's where we would vacation. Is that like a campground in Maine? And we would like the same people would go each year, like the same week, to this campground that we went to, including some people that were born and raised in Maine. So I have like a little bit of Maine facts in my head still from that. Lot of woods, a lot of trees. Most of Maine is actually just trees. Like, I don't know. Let me type in here. Maine tree percentage? I don't know. Oh god, I typed Maine wrong. I didn't include the E. Okay, 89.46% of Maine is just covered. It's actually the number one highest state, actually. This was back in 2016. I don't think anything has changed. New Hampshire is actually 84%. Wow, that's surprising. I've only been to New Hampshire, like passing through. So a lot of trees, but it also means like, I don't know, clean air. If you can tell the difference. There's a lot of, dude, the winter times can be brutal. I was never there in the winter, but just hearing stories. A lot of snow in the winter that you're gonna have to watch out for, and potential like freezing pipes and stuff like that. So, yeah, make sure you've got some heat in the wintertime so that doesn't happen to you. In general, very laid back atmosphere, and just the people there, very laid back. Coming from New Jersey is one of the first things you'll notice is just that people talk a little bit slower. Like I feel like I talk kind of slow. Most of my friends in New Jersey, they all talked, faster than I do. But like going up to Maine, it's just super chill, super laid back. At least the areas that I've been. Of course, you still have like all types of like, I don't know. This is just my experience, my limited experience, because I'm sure there's some people in Maine that are not chill at all. You know what I mean? But like overall, compared to a lot of places that I've been, at least, like I loved it, dude, man. I actually really enjoy Maine, just as a state. Some place that I could see myself living. I probably will never live there because I like where I am now. But if someone was like, dude, you got to go live in Maine the rest of your life, I'd be like, okay, cool. Wouldn't bother me one bit. That's kind of all I got though, man. I don't really have any like recommendations of places to go. So we would just go like camping, and then, little like strip malls in the area for things that we needed to buy that we didn't bring or something like that. So don't have any specific sites to see or anything. But yeah, man, it's a cool place to be. Better for Kitty Pryde to have an OP ability than Ghost. At least there's more than one opportunity / chance for people now. Not that I support her overall. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like sometimes, I know this is not exactly what you're saying, but it kind of reminds me of the thoughts of like, well, if one champ's OP, just make them all OP. That way the game is like balanced in an unbalanced kind of way. Like, screw it, just make them all OP. And I don't think that's good for the game either. Like, if you can't take damage from a special 3, or any source for that matter, there's no world in which that is okay, in my opinion. Unless you did something like specifically to set that up, where it was something on a cooldown. Like Luke Cage, for example. Yeah, he could take a special 3, but that's fine because he can only do it once every, however many seconds. And you could easily get hit before then, and, balanced. When you could just dash backwards, and not take any damage, stuff like that, man, that was never good for the game. But anyway, it's the game we have. I don't want to rant about it too much, just because, man, I've been ranting about the same thing for years at this point. Feels like it's never going to change, so kind of just accept it. Brian Nix, 705 saying, if there's time, please check Twitterverse. Need your guidance. Sure, dude. Let me see. What we got here? IBG have completed 7.1, the last 4 variants, and Realm of Legends only. Okay. What would you focus on next? Probably 7.2, to be honest. Some good rewards, and we've got 7.3 right around the corner. You kind of want to get yourself set up so that give yourself time between like the releases of 7.2, 7.3, and eventually 7.4. That way we get like the initial completion rewards of Act 7. Not even saying to explore it. You could do that too, of course, but even just the initial completion of 7.2 would be really good. It's I think similar difficulty to 7.1. I did a Legends run, so it's always hard to say during a Legends run, but it didn't seem more difficult than 7.1. The Gwenmaster boss at the end can be challenging, of course, being a unique boss and all, but otherwise, if you completed 7.1, I'm fully confident that you could also do 7.2. Let's see. Okay, so looks like you are already Throne Breaker. Judging by that PI, there's no way this is only a rank 2. Plus, the up arrows, they're different here. So yeah, this is definitely a rank 3 Darkhawk. And a rank 3 Professor X. These are probably rank 2s. Yeah, man, I would definitely say 7.2. You've got your roster is looking real good, man. 7.2 should not be too bad for you. I would say 7.2, and then you said Realm of Legends only, so I would actually get a 4-star Sabretooth ranked up if you haven't already, and do the Canadian Labyrinth run. Maybe knock out a few of the other Karina's challenges as well, if you're interested in that kind of thing. You got a lot of 6 stars already, but hey, we could always use more 6 stars, right? So yeah, for your initial clear of Labyrinth, I would, unless you just omitted it here, I would do that. I would do 7.2 and then Labyrinth. Yeah. Thank you very much for the 5, dude. I appreciate it. I would start exploring the Act 7 stuff as well, just because, like I said, if you start doing it now, you will set yourself up in a good position that once all of Act 7 comes out, you'll get those rewards, like you'll be closer to those rewards. But I know not everyone likes exploring the content. Some people like to just do initial clears and never explore. So, up to you. Prison Mike sending over $1. Prison Mike, thank you, dude. Oh, excuse me, sending over €1. Prison Mike, I don't see a message. Is this? Hold on. I'm trying to think if a message ever came through the last time. I remember initially no, but then I think you sent a follow-up message. I can't remember what that follow-up message was, but I still don't have a message from you today, man. I don't know what's going on. I got nothing. James Hickling sending over 500 yen. Thank you, dude. Saying a small contribution for more videos like the Thor Rags one. Mate, that was epic. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. Caden Kennedy sent over a few of them Canadian bucks as well, saying, when's the next crystal opening? I don't know. I feel like I am due for one though, right? It's been. Dude, I need one of those cards that you could flip that says like it has been X days since the last crystal opening. But I am getting the itch to open up some crystals. I was actually looking at my 6-star shards today to see if I can open one, and no, I can't. I think if I still have the what's it called? The monthly event quest to do. And just from Cavalier alone, there's 4,500 from the exploration rewards, some from the chapter rewards, and then I haven't done uncollected either. So I'll definitely have a 6-star after doing uncollected and Cavalier monthlies, but that might still take, you know, a week and a bit to do. I'm kind of lagging behind in monthly exploration stuff. Although I've got a bunch of energy refills that are actually on the way out. They're going to expire in like 24 hours. So tomorrow I'm probably going to do a bunch of that, catch up a bit. Should be event quest completion too, right? Yeah. So I don't know. But soon. Alright, Prison Mike. Was looking again. Still don't see anything from you. Got Gardner with the buck saying, okay, BG, we're gonna need a unit list 7.3. So, one questions come up. You can answer them. Oh, okay. When questions come, you can answer them. I really thought that was gonna be a typo, and you were gonna say, so one question, and then hit me with a question. Yeah, maybe. I mean, 7.3, it's going to be a more casual run, so I will be able to answer more questions about it, for sure. Unit list? Probably. I don't really expect to be spending units on 7.3. It's not going to be itemless, but yeah, it probably will be unitless. I'll get some potions and revives. And, yeah. It'll be mostly item free. What the? Okay, I see that message, Prison Mike. But no other message. What the heck is going on? Brian Nick 705 saying, thank you, BG. My ADHD couldn't make it my behind. Appreciate the advice. No worries, man. I know how that feels. Thanks for the 5, dude. Hey, easy. With the hold on. So how does this work? I really want to see what you guys are seeing. I'm gonna have to become a member on someone else's. I gotta see how all this works. Saying, Brian, I know you're not a zoologist, but I'm wondering why, out of all the big cats, somewhere along the line, lions decided, oh, wouldn't it be cool in evolutionary terms if our tails had pom-poms on the end? What's that all about? You gotta have the spirit. And there's no better way to have the spirit than to have pom-poms attached physically to your body. It's pretty clear as far as I understand it. All right, I think I'm out of champs to use. 6 stars, probably not available yet. No, definitely not the 5 stars. Rip. Oh, 22 minutes. Okay, that's not that bad. Well, let's go do a little bit of an energy dump in the meantime. Good, the 6 stars. They're not that far away, which means... oh, it's going to be so close. Damn, guys. There's like 11 hours and 40 minutes left in the grind, right? Let's look at the exact time right here. 11 hours, 38 minutes. If my 6 stars are coming up in 22 minutes... and they have an 11-hour cooldown, like, I'm not going to be able to get them in twice. If my alliance mates help me out, I'm going to have to beg them to hit the helps. If they help me out, I can get another run in, but... oof. Speaking of alliance mates, Super Sam with the 35 in a row saying, BG, I love you. Dude, Super Sam, by the way, thank you for hitting the helps earlier. I appreciate it. Judges will accept that. Okay, we're having the spirit. Yeah. You gotta have the spirit, man. You just have to. Donut Cop with the 29 months as well. Donut Cop, thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. Prison Mike, my jokes are being censored. YouTube hates me. Well, I can't imagine you're sending one of the words that I have like filtered out. Because otherwise, well, don't send jokes with racial slurs, but that's probably not what's going on. I don't know. I can't imagine what's being picked up on. If you want to try, I can't remember if you have Twitter or not, or if you use Twitter. But if you wanted to try sending it over on Twitter, I could maybe see what the issue is. Sometimes there's really no issue and it's just YouTube. We've seen that a lot. So that's kind of what I'm expecting. But at least I'd be able to read it on Twitter. Alright, speaking of uncollected, let's just plow through here. Nice little energy dump. We got anything? Nope. Have you seen the new Hot Wheels game? The new Hot Wheels game. Can't say that I have, quick shot. UG, you got some tips for Act 4? For the actual fights themselves, not a ton. But I will say this. Act 4 gives a tremendous amount of experience. Pop some experience boost. Save up some energy refills. And when you have a couple of energy refills saved up, pop an experience boost and then just go nuts. You'll gain a ton of experience. If you're new to Act 4, here's also what I'd recommend. Try to 100% Act 4 before moving on to Act 5. If you don't want to 100% all 4 chapters, I understand it gets quite long and difficult. But if you can 100% the first 2 chapters at least, it'll set you up in a much better way for getting to for completing Act 5, because like I said, you'll gain a ton of experience, and there's also rewards. When you 100% each of the chapters, you get a permanent mastery point. So these mastery points from leveling up and the rewards, they're going to make all of your champions stronger. Of course, if you are new to Act 4, you're not going to be able to do that right away. It's still going to take time to grow into it. Because Act 4, you know, you definitely notice a bump in difficulty, but that's kind of all I have. In terms of the actual fights themselves, they're fairly straightforward. Very, very similar to Act 3, except just, you know, bumped up a notch in terms of stats. For generalized tips across the board, at least, you know. I just took my Strife to 565. I've had him sitting in rank 4 for months. He's actually pretty fun and slaps with APOC and Cable. Plus, he has spikes all over him like a goth porcupine. That does look awesome, yeah. Also, you know what? About Strife, I don't give him enough credit for this. He's on probably the coolest loading screen that we've ever gotten, in my opinion. In my very subjective opinion. Because he's with Jubilee, and it was like the arcade style pixelated art style that I love. So yeah. Brian Bartholomew Grant, what do you mean you went through 3 shirts? Am I gonna have a lot of laundry to do? Not exactly. Lots of sewing? Yeah. If you watch my video, you'll see. There's 3 shirts that, well, they're done. I tried to use the older ones, the ones that were kind of raggedy anyway, that I've had for years. Are at the bottom of the shirt pile there. He doesn't do his own laundry as someone who I assume works from home. Laura does the laundry more than I do, but you know, I do laundry too. Like, Laura's out of state right now. So, yeah. there is no one else to do any laundry. But I will say she does a lot more of the laundry than I do. A lot of credit to Laura for the work that she does there. But I wash things. It's really not too hard when you don't have that many clothes even. Just when I watched it, Brian, if I was there, it would have taken 1 shirt. Maybe. Let's say I always do the laundry unless BG goes through an unusual amount of... Okay. They aren't panties. Damn it. Alright, hold on. We have a... Oh, we have a story here from Under Mother. Let's hope Doom can auto-fight this boss. Wait, this is uncollected. He can't auto-fight this boss. Let's try it. Good luck, Doom. Okay. Brian took a deep breath. It smelled like pizza and hot dogs. New York. He wasn't here to meet with his old pal Spidey. No! He was here for the throne. He was here to break it. To take the crown. He took a step before a gunshot rang through the air. He ducked as a bullet grazed his visor. Kingpin knew he was coming. Nevertheless, the plan was on. Oh, Doom crushed it. Nevertheless, the plan was on. Under snuck in behind through the shadows and took out the gunman. With a whistle, he motioned Brian to move forward. There was a 3-person mission. Oh man, I can't read. This was a 3-person mission. Cashew used the distraction to jump the vents. Brian kicked down the main door, and as soon as the door burst in, he froze. Several guns were pointed at him. Kingpin sat in his throne. Well, Mr. Grant, I was not expecting this from you. Kingpin got up, grabbing his cane, walking closer to him. He thrust the cane into Brian's stomach, sending him to his knees. He then used the cane to lift his head. Didn't think this through now, did you? It's a real shame. I do enjoy the company of some of you summoners. Unfortunately, we will no longer have a need of you. He turned around, but all his gunmen were on the ground. Cashew stood above him, waving his hand. In the throne, with his feet to the armrest, sat a rather small man. Under. Hey, Baldy. Miss me? Kingpin growled before reaching for his gun. He pointed it at his chair, but Under was gone, disappeared like a ghost. Brian grabbed the cane and struck Kingpin in the back of the knee, sending him to the ground. This kingdom belongs to me. He brought the cane down. Brian sat in the throne, Cashew appearing on his right and Under sitting at the top of the headrest. The bald kingdom had a new ruler. The end. Dude, I like it. I had a hard time reading today, as I do most days, but I still liked it. Thank you, dude. Good story. Brian needs to get back on the roids? Yeah, probably. Well, we know BG isn't washing pants. This is true. I'm not wearing any pants. I was pretty much completely butt naked in the making of that video earlier today. Not to put that image in your guys' head, but hey, I don't like to hide things, so alright. Top tier video today, Brian. Thanks, Kieran. We were just talking about it a little bit. Alright, still got a little bit of time, I think. You know what? Hold on. What solo events are there right now? It should just be arena, but maybe event quest started? No, still arena wins. Oh, still arena wins for a while. Wow. Well, that score is going to get pretty high. Item use. I guess I've used some items. What items did I use? Maybe I used something in AQ. I don't know. But I already qualified for that, so cool. There's not much for me to do until these 6 stars are up. Dang, man. Got like 10 minutes. If you ripped your shirt off more often, you'd have a higher female viewership or a lower one. One or the other. I'm not willing to risk it. I was just picturing just leather chaps. Well, sometimes it is like that, yeah. BG quick Twitter, I got you. Okay. Super Saiyan, what do we got? BG's about to run his 6 stars. If he gets the helps, gets to run them one last time. Yes. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. In the Alliance chat. Thank you, dude. I actually might need the helps hit again after I clear out the 6 stars here. It gives a lot of points. I don't remember exactly how many I get from the 6-star roster in the basic arena, but let's see. If I have about 100 champions to run, not every team is going to give 100k points, but maybe we could say on average it's like 85k. So like 33 teams of 85,000. Which, I mean, it's a little, it's, let's say roughly 3 million points. Those calculations came out to 2.8 mil, but somewhere between like 2.5 to 3 million points. So, objectives? Let me see how I'm doing on the objectives. I actually got a lot done objective-wise just from this grind, man. Which is nice. Ooh, free crystal. Hello. That's nice. You were naked, you were wearing the shirt as a hat. This is also true. Alright, man, I really want to claim this stuff and use it. But I'm still undecided. I was so set on APOC when I thought we needed that prestige, but we're kind of all right for right now. Okay, so I need one more fight to finish up this top objective. Get points by winning fights with or against 4-star Bishop, Iceman, Stone. You know what? Let's do it. Let's use 4-star. I probably already used Iceman. So Bishop or Storm. Oh, wait. Was that a... Hold on. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I saw Kitty Pryde, and for a second I was like, wait, do I have to fight against Kitty Pryde? But no. If anything, that shirt twirl is like his milkshake, bringing all the boys to the yard. Wow. All right, let's see. We're taking a risk. Throw in mutant here. Was Storm Pyramid X an option? Oh God. Is this worth it? I could just throw this champ in the other arena to get this done. No guts, no glory. Let's do it. These are some high-rated opponents. Oh boy. BG, I'm at a sleep study right now with a ton of wires hooked up. They're making me sleep at 11, so you got me for 25 more minutes. Okay. They can do that? They can just knock you out? Well, I guess that's shouldn't be surprising. All right. Let's toss some boosts on. Boost up. Just gonna pop a 10% attack boost. Plus the other boost, 10% champion. And a 15% health as well. Oh no, dude. I was baited in. Oh, what is this matchup? I was like, Ghost isn't bad. I got lucky. Doom and Mr. Negative? You gotta be kidding me, dude. Oh, wow. Well, I need the win with Bishop. I feel like I have a higher chance to lose against Mr. Negative with him. So, here we go. Oh, God. Why did I do this? All right. Here we go. Suicides. I can't miss a dex. Okay. Get out of here with that slap, dude. Okay. I don't really want to hit him when he has that aura up, because that's how I got shocked. So good. No, no! Oh, no! God, man, why'd I do this? This is so stupid. Good lord. Cole's got this. But that last fight, dude. This was the easy match. This was the match that I signed up for against Ghost. Now we have to deal with reverse controls. I'm not that experienced at fighting Mr. Negative, man. Dude. Stiatic with the 6 months. Thank you, dude, saying, and that is why I hate Doom. I hear you. I'm not his biggest fan right now either. That one slap, dude. That shock. That freaking shock just from blocking an attack. So lame. Alright. Okay. Come on, man. Let's keep the streak alive, please. Oh god. I thought I had reverse controls on me. We're doing alright though. We're doing great. I'm gonna hold my special. I'm letting it rip. That's it. We're good. Okay. Didn't even have to use the second life. Dude, way to go, Fury. Oh man. I want to take this guy to rank 5 right now as a 4-star just to say thank you for keeping the streak. Whew. Alright. BG, what Messiah said, parry heavy and bleed him like a stuck pig. Oh. Well, I could have done that. But we got through it. We're good. I lost the reason why I was even doing that, though. I lost. Alright. Let's go do a different arena real quick. And I just want to toss in my 4-star Storm. Here we go. 4-star Storm. We'll get some other 4-star Should I go back to the other arena? I feel like I could win this, man. My champs are boosted up right now. Is Storm a 440? No, she just has a high PI because the boosts. I feel like Terax and Thing, I feel like I could win. Now, you know what? Let's just do this. No. Let's just knock this out. Dude, I don't know why I was even thinking. Let's just go here. Oh man. Don't push your luck. Yeah. Let me not push the luck, man. Brian Nix, thank you for the 5 dunes saying for the streak. GGBG. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Man. That freaking slap, dude. One hit. That's all it took. One slap from Doom. Just rocked my whole damn world. Alright, that's it for the objective. I might as well stay and finish these fights because they go so fast. These boosted up champs, man. Look how fast this is. Get wrecked. But I'm going to restart the game because I think that unlocks the next round of the objectives too, right? So I'll claim it, do a quick restart, and then I'll see where I stand with the other objectives too. Oh, man. It's not that big of a deal if I lost my streak. You know, I could always rebuild it. It's just, I mean, my 6 stars, they are about to come back up, so it actually would have cost me points in the end. It would have cost me time. And if I'm trying to get these 6 stars in twice before the end of the arena, that would have put a nail in the coffin, I guess. So let me do a quick restart here. Let's see. What do the 5 fingers say to the bishop? Slap. Yeah, for real. Hey Brian, I have 900 units. I just pulled Omega Red and used my Awakening Gem on him and got him to Sig 90. Nice, dude. I'm at the Crossbones quest in Act 6 trying to get uncollected. I must be saying Cavalier. Don't know if save units or unlock suicides. You don't need suicides for that match. You just have to have an understanding of how Omega Red works. His Spores. Okay, so we just have to finish 4 stars with special attacks. Okay, got it. Yeah, and I have nothing else to claim. All these are fresh, actually. Every single one of them are fresh. All right. Omega Red's Spores. They prevent the opponent from shrugging off debuffs. Should have some available, but I want to clear these out. Each spore has a 10% reduction in like shrug off capability of the opponent, so you can get heavy attacks in, and you're not like maxed sig, so you know it is gonna kind of take a while in the fight, but you can get it done without suicides for sure. Your Awaken ability that's going to be carrying a lot of the damage is actually not affected by suicide mastery, so you really wouldn't see much benefit for that fight even. I could even argue that it might be better to not run suicides for that fight. Actually no, I'd probably still say it's better to have them on, but it's not that big of a deal to not have them. It is like those masteries, I highly recommend getting them at some point regardless. Even if you end up not running them a lot, it's nice to have the option to flip them on. Depending on the quest that you're going through and the champs you're running and stuff like that. Just imagine what Kabam intended the arena from the beginning. The infinite streak was a bug. Yeah, pretty much. Infinite streak. Actually, the infinite streak is like bug prevention, I think. Is the way they described it. Is like they always wanted you to have like someone to go up against kind of thing, and so they just kind of capped it off at some point. I don't know. Is 1609 units enough for 5.2.4 through 5.2.6? I need to be uncollected for that 6400 6-star shards and summer canteen. Only you can know the answer to that, man. You just got to try it out. Take it one quest at a time. I don't know how many units it's going to take for you to get through. Depends on your roster and your personal abilities to play the game. WhatsApp was almost as impactful as getting the big old D. Yeah. I'm just learning about the devious lick trend. MCE's just, I have no idea what that is even. Alright, yeah, some 6 stars. They are available. Which, come on, man, let me in there. God, that restart. Doing that other round in the arena, I should not have done it. I think people hit helps. Because, yeah, these champs have been up for a little bit, I guess. Alright. Let's get back in there. Should just match the other team you fight with your own team's PI and eliminate that altogether. Well, they might be doing that. We don't know what they're going to do, but they talked about getting rid of death matches. So they might be doing just that. I think one of the concerns is botting. Oh, come on, that parry. It would actually make it easier to bot. It kind of sucks because there's things that Kabam can do to make the... Dude, come on, let me get these attacks in. Jeez. There's things that Kabam can do to make the game more player friendly, but it also makes the game more bot friendly. So yeah, I think they have to walk kind of a delicate balance, delicate line of just how friendly they make things for players because of that. What's good about Mangog? Everything, depending on who you ask. That rank 3 Ragna God is looking beautiful. Wow. Thanks, Mike. Need to do mine ASAP. Good luck, man. What's the best team? For what? There is no one best team in the entire game. You got to use the champions to counter what you're going up against in high-level content. PG, would you say 7.2 can be done itemless? It for sure can be. I'm pretty sure Dreamin' did 7.2 itemless. Just tried it out. Just restarted 7.2.3 like 4 times or so. Yeah, it's for sure able to be done itemless. Act 7.1 and 7.2, they're both easier to do itemless than 6.2. I don't know about in like the current state of things. Like if you have a bunch of rank 3 6 stars, then Act 7 I would guess is harder than 6.2 at this point. But I mean like relative to when the content was still new. So if 6.2 was able to be done itemless without like rank 3 6 stars and stuff, yeah, then for sure Act 7 is all itemlessable. God, man, we're just inventing words, just attaching letters that shouldn't be attached. Itemlessable. They need to use CAPTCHA. They need to do something. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen it or heard about it in the news and stuff. Not mainstream news, but like video game news. For like Valorant. And Valorant, I don't even think is the first one to try something like this, if I'm not mistaken. But they're the latest kind of anti-cheat thing in the news where I'm not even entirely sure how it works, but I know like if you're caught cheating, they actually ban like your motherboard and stuff. You know, so like it's a lot crazier. It's a lot more intense than just having to make a new account or buy a new copy of a game or something like that. Dude, especially, I mean, motherboards, you can find motherboards in stock, but still with like, you know, electronic shortages and stuff like that, can you imagine having to, you know, if you get banned, having to pay like the scalper tax just to be able to play again with buying new hardware? I don't imagine many games will follow suit with that, but dude, it's hard to catch cheaters, man. It's always been hard to catch cheaters. I think some companies do a really bad job out of it, and some companies do a pretty good job at it. Some companies, it feels like they don't care at all when it comes to cheating. Like, they just do almost nothing. But even the ones that are, like, really trying to stay on top of it, dude, it's hard. People are using, like, you know, AI to help cheat these days. It's freaking tough, man. That's such a frustrating situation. They can't make the game smoother for all legitimate players because it would also make it easier for cheaters. Yeah, but the cheaters are already doing it, so yeah. I know a lot more people are getting banned recently, which is nice. Do not start cheating if you're thinking about it. You will get, like, if you don't get banned right away, one day you'll try to log in and you're just gonna get banned, and then all of your work is just gonna have been for nothing. So just a warning to people out there that are like, maybe Kabam doesn't do anything about it. I wish they would do more, but they do still ban people all the time. So and please, whatever you do not trust anyone. This goes for any game. For the rest of your time, the rest of your lives playing games, these cheating services, every single one of them says undetectable. It's all a load of bull. It's always a lie. They don't care about you. They're just trying to get money from you. So of course that's how they're gonna advertise it. Like dude, I mean, if you can't even trust like legitimate brands, legitimate established brands, because they, you know, try to lie a little bit, tell you, oh yeah, the battery life is 12 hours, and really it's like, you know, 4 hours or something like that. But like, especially someone who's just running like a cheating service, you better believe they're not going to be telling you the truth. You'll never get banned. 100% safe. 100% a liar. Don't fall for that stuff, guys. Stiatic sent over buck saying, for some reason YouTube isn't letting me say cheating in video games is like crapping in the pool. Huh. That's weird. Hold on. I don't think I have a... I doubt I have a filter on that, but I'm going to double check just in case it was left over from like a spam bot thing. Hey, what up, Lags? How you doing, man? Hold on a sec. Let me see. No. No, I don't have cheating as like a filter thing. That's weird that it won't let you say that. Very weird indeed. Yeah, I just took a look at all my cheating, or all the filter stuff. Cheating's nowhere in there. Most, like, all the words are pretty much just very obscure things that, like, you know, spam bots say. But anyway. Prison Mike sending over €1. Hopefully I could read your message this time. Let me see. Hang on. Guillotine 2089. Always a giant pain. Oh. Okay, well, she's dead anyway. Alright, Prison Mike. Seems like someone's been shopping cheating software. Oh, see, yeah, you could put cheating in there. That's weird that Static wasn't able to. Maybe YouTube has like their own filter for cheating in video games. That's weird. I don't know. Anyway. No, definitely not. But you see that stuff all the time. People send over tweets of like, look how blatant it is. People advertising this stuff on Facebook and things like that. So I see it. Definitely not. Black Saffron sent over too saying, check Twitter, babe. Sure. Let me see. What we got here? Heimdall, Angela, Iceman, MVP for 6.2 Sinister. Yeah, dude. Wait, so you're using Iceman then, just with the Angela synergy? Gotcha. If Angela is like awakened and a high sig level, dude, Angela's so good for that fight just on her own. But yeah, absolutely. Actually, Iceman's really good for that fight because Sinister, he can't heal up. You know, a lot of Iceman's damage, actually, so as long as you have the Fury from the synergy. Nice, dude. Very, very nice. Man, all these helps just came up again. Right, I've seen you pantsless, but never shirtless. Good video, man. Thanks, Lags. Oh, man. There were cheaters in Call of Duty Vanguard betas, so... They're pretty advanced, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Anyway, I didn't mean to get on a cheating tangent here. It's one of those things that unfortunately is never going to go away, so I just don't talk about it much, but sucks. Anyway, John Schlamp sent over 5 of them Canadian bucks. Thank you, dude. Saying ABG, not feeling the best. Venom the Duck, factoid to cheer me up. John, I got you, man. I got you. Little known fact about Venom the Duck. He actually was the first anti-cheat system. Not for video games, for life. You know how sometimes these companies, they'll like name their anti-cheat? They'll name it like something intense just to make it sound intimidating, you know? Well, Venom the Duck, when people were cheating in real life, he would just... It was like a telepathic superhero, you know? He could just kind of like zap them. He had like a shock collar on people without actually them wearing a shock collar. He wouldn't actually like, you know, kill them or anything. He was just doing it for laughs. So if somebody was like, you know, stealing, like they stole a rock, I don't know, what do you steal at the start of the universe? Somebody stole this other dude's rock, right? So Venom the Duck, he knew it. He telepathically shocked him until he dropped the rock, and then also the leaf that he was wearing covering his crotch, that fell too. So he was real embarrassed, and that guy never stole again. And you know, Venom the Duck, he kept this up for a while, but then you know, law enforcement took over, and he was like, okay, cool, let's let them do their thing. So Venom the Duck, first anti-cheat, first you know, what do you call it? I don't want to say law enforcement necessarily, because there were no laws at the time, but he was the judge, jury, and executioner of making people drop trow. Oh man, actually that sounds super creepy, man. I think I just accidentally called him a sexual assaulter or something like that. Not like that, man. Not like that. Anyway, John, thank you very much for the 5, dude. A true story, I see. Yes, it's totally a true story that I ruined at the end. But is it 100% true story? Come on! What? Dude, I'm getting parried so much. I could have survived just 1 neurotoxin, but 2? Oh. Let me not lose my streak here, man. Here we are again with Bishop. This is how I lost my streak the first time, was Archangel putting neuros on me. Man. Freaking Archangel in the arena when you're running suicides. I can't tell you how many times I've lost that fight. Ugh, man. Rough stuff. Would have loved that Venom the Duck story as a motion comic. Me too. Me too. Rip shirts, drop trow, the life of a banana man. Yeah. Living the life, really. Cheat enforcement? There we go. I'll just extend my question to all of chat. Cruelty or glass cannon first? Cruelty. I have 3 out of 5 cores for cruelty, and I'm clearing back issues for the 2 remaining cores. Sorry for the repeat question. I mean, as long as you're not spamming it, you're totally fine repeating questions. I'm not going to see them always on the first time, so. I don't think glass cannon is that good of a mastery. It depends on the champions you're using, but a lot of champions these days have some big way of enhancing their attack. And if a champion has a way to enhance their attack naturally through their abilities, they're going to benefit a little bit less from something like glass cannon. Like, you're just not going to notice. If a champion already has like a 300% attack boost from Furies or something like that, you're not going to notice the additional 2% that you're getting from glass cannon. Whereas the crit damage some champions have additional crit damage, and if you're playing a champ like Corvus, well, yeah, once you get a couple charges, you're not going to notice anything from cruelty. But a lot of champions don't have a way to increase their crit damage rating, so cruelty is better. Not to mention, cruelty is also in the left half of the tree, which you can use those points in cruelty as a prerequisite to unlock the points in the right side of the tree. Tony Dola, Senator 05 Tony, thank you, dude, saying that video though, shirtless Brian was hilarious. Thanks, dude. Here's a little something because I enjoyed that a lot. What's your real thoughts on the buff? Good, bad? I think damage-wise, I think he's gonna hit hard. But I don't think he has much for utility, and I think because of that, he's not gonna see a lot of play. I think we'll see some exciting videos when he first comes out, fighting against, you know, the usual places like Realm of Legends. We'll see some pretty good damage there. Probably some good stun lock mechanics, you know, once you get to a special 3, which you can repeat in quests as well. So we'll see some videos where you can just stun lock your way through fights, but you got to build to a special 3 still. And in a lot of situations, I feel like it's going to be not impossible to play the champ, but it's just going to be better to use other champions in almost any situation, probably. So yeah, I don't expect to see him played much outside of the initial hype and people who just are just fans of the champion, you know, kind of the same way that I'm a fan of Man-Thing, even though we don't really see too many people play Man-Thing. Everyone has their champions, right? And for some people, Thor is going to be their champion. But for the general masses playing this game, I don't expect him to be played all that much. We might see a little bit more than average play a champ like this just because he still does have high prestige. But yeah, that would be the reason more so compared to his actual performance and his actual abilities. More people just are gonna have Thor Rags ranked up and are just gonna naturally be like, you know what, it's time to play this guy again. And you know, but in like Alliance War or something like that, no, but I don't really see anyone bringing Thor Rags to Alliance War. Who needs utility when you're a god? Kidding, kinda. Mike, I know you're pumped. I know, actually, you're one of those people, right? You said you're just really into the Asgards. So Mike is genuinely excited about the buff, which is cool, man. Oh man, it's starting to get late. I'm gonna spin out a crystal. It's cool. You know, I'll probably make a video on the buff too when the champ comes out, just because, well, I already know how to play the champ and stuff like that. I do already have him ranked up, so I might as well give him a test run. But again, I expect it to be like pretty fun in Realm of Legends and not so fun elsewhere. So, okay, actually, he was always kind of fun in Realm of Legends. This is something else that I didn't mention tonight, but I've mentioned a lot previously. He's a super momentum-based champion, which means if you can keep like spamming your specials and keep stunning the opponent, dude, everything's great. And in a situation in like Realm of Legends, they don't have their special 3s, so you have nothing to worry about. But in other quests, you're going to be rolling the dice. You know, you're going to be rolling the dice between, okay, do you want to keep pushing and potentially you just get blasted by a special 3 if you can't keep the opponent stun locked? Dude, units. Oh, where's the 225s? I mean, I'm happy that it's units, but I feel like I haven't got a 225 in a while. Yeah, the second you take Thor into an area where the opponents have special 3s, you're just rolling the dice. And a lot of fights, you can probably win the dice roll and keep the opponent stun lock and kill them But there's going to be a bunch of fights where you can't do that. And then it's like, well, okay, why am I bringing this champ again? I could just be playing a different champ and not take the risk. So, anyway, there's my thoughts on it, Tony. Thank you again for the 5, dude. My new player champ is Miles. I consider myself as the chairman of AMM, Advocates for Miles Morales. I still have to test him. I haven't tested him at all. After the Odin grind. It always feels like, oh, after this, after that. Really, though. I have to play these new champs. I want to play the new champs. Just time, man. Freaking time. You're bringing Ragnagod every war now? Please, no. Night Hollywood, good night, Dragon Dagger. Actually, yeah, I really need to wrap things up because my champs, they're off cooldown. They're coming off cooldown, so it's just that it's getting late, so I gotta call it a night here, guys. And yeah, I will be back tomorrow, normal time. And I'll make a video once the results come in if I got Odin or not. Good luck if you guys are also grinding for Odin or AA. Both really great champs, of course. So good luck to you. And I will see you all tomorrow night. Before I go, shout out to Brian Nix for being tonight's biggest D. Thank you, dude. And yeah. See you guys tomorrow. Oh, Joel, I have something special for you, Joel. Right now? I'm about to go. I have something special for you. I'm looking on Twitter. I don't think I see anything on Twitter. No. Joel. Joel. What do you have? I feel like I'm talking to a dog. What do you have? Is there something in your mouth? Put it down. Joel. What volume 2 incoming? Oh, dude. All right. Okay. Well, we'll be on the lookout for it. All right. Cool. All right. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Good night, everyone.